Good morning. I'm going to give you a moment. Grab your coffee, San Diego. Does that, it just automatically makes me think about the movie. What the heck is it called now? With Will Ferrell. Anchorman. Have you seen Anchorman? I know people are either a Will Ferrell fan or they're not, but San Diego also means whale's vagina. So good. It's so good, you guys. Please say hello as you join our virtual coffee club this morning. Put a hi in the comments. Put a hey there. Put a woo, it's Tuesday, whatever. Just join us and have a little check-in this morning. I'm going to give everybody a minute to get their cup of San Diego's best coffee. I don't know why I keep talking like that. You guys, this is a crazy Tuesday. I swear it's just actual coffee, like honest to goodness. Welcome to our new Instagram family who is joining us. We appreciate you coming on and having some fun with us. We're just trying to introduce the world of Virtual Coffee Club to our Instagram crew also. Morning, Kathy. Good morning, J4K0PT. Irish coffee. It is not Irish coffee, but that is a really great idea. As we get closer to the holidays and we have the week where we're working from home, but not really working, maybe we'll all share some recipes and we could share the recipes the night before and make them in the morning, and then we could each have a specialty fun Christmas coffee together in the mornings. What do you think about that? Good morning, Darlene. So this would be the week of Christmas that we'll do this because most of us are just going to be home kind of hanging out that week anyway, right? Good morning, Jason. Nice to have you here. Hi, Daryl on Instagram. Jackie's in the house. How are you, my friends? So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining, our thought of the morning is that for the week of Christmas, when we're working from home, because we won't be working, we're going to share specialty coffee recipes the night before. You get up in the morning, make our special Christmas coffee, and then we'll drink it together at 9 o'clock and do a bit of a check-in. Just a little heads up for how we'll get a little bit more festive as we go. I may or may not have some excellent Christmas outfits for the week also. We got to get into the spirit. We got to get into the mood, because if we let the rest of the world encompass us in the frame of mind that it is moving and shaking in at the moment, we will be overtaken by the crappiness. You know what? My dishwasher is really loud. Hang on a sec. Oh, and then I killed the phone. It's a great Tuesday, you guys. I forgot that I was going to turn that off before we went live. But hey, it really just goes to show you I'm not always put together. Jackie's doing great. Life is good. So many silver linings coming out of COVID. Don't you love hearing a comment like that, my friends? Tanya's here. Good morning, friend. How are you? So I want to do a quick check-in this morning because, I mean, obviously our virtual coffee club, if you're brand new to it, welcome to being a part of this community. We started this at the beginning of the pandemic, which I now refer to as the Great Pause, to just make sure we were connecting and building community through a really weird time. And we're going to continue to build that community and be here every day at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time just to check in and continue to build a virtual community for the time being. So days when you're feeling you know what, whatever emotion, good, bad, or otherwise, this is where you can come in for a daily check-in at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time every day. Whether you pop in just to say hi, you stay for a couple minutes, you stay for, we sort of allot 20. We try to stick within that. Sometimes we go a little long. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Amanda. She's on Instagram. So it's just where we can check in with each other. So I just want to do a quick check-in this morning. I want you to take the 2 seconds it would take to post something in the comments for those of you watching. If you're with us live or you catch this video later, not live, I want you to quickly post in the comments how you're doing this morning. And it can be one word, it can be a sentence, it could be a phrase, it could be an emoji, however you want to do. I just want you to give me a quick check-in of how you're doing on this Tuesday morning. What does that look like for you? It's crazy time. So quick check-in this morning on how you are today. Can you do that for me? Can you throw that into the comments? Let's see how everybody's doing in quick check-in. If you have something on your mind today, also would love to hear from you in if there's something we should talk about this morning. I know sometimes I try to come geared with idea or topic or something, but it doesn't always have to come out of my brain. It can absolutely 100% come out of yours. If you just want to play a game of ask me something, we can do that too. But just want to take a couple minutes this morning for a check-in, for a hello, and to share a cup of coffee with you this morning. Oh, Amanda and her hubby are celebrating their 19th wedding anniversary today. Awesome. That's good. Tanya's doing good. Good to hear, my friend. Michaela says, tired as heck, need more coffee. I hear you, sister. I hear you. Kathy's feeling sluggish. Yeah. Tuesdays, if you know me, I have said before, Tuesdays are kind of the shit day of the week. Can I say that? Because, right, Monday, everybody always gives Monday the bad rap, but I really think secretly Tuesday's the evil bitch of the week, because Monday you're almost so tired and you're coming off the weekend and you're actually really awake. Mondays you can get through, they're kind of really no problem. Tuesdays, what's the hurrah about Tuesday? Wednesday, you're like, it's hump day, it's middle of the week, we're almost there. Thursday, you're like, it's one more day till Friday. Friday is amazing. Tuesday's just that little bitch in the week where you're like, I don't even get today. So we got to do like a take back Tuesday. Maybe we'll try to do that next week if you have any ideas. Darlene said she's feeling festive today. Kelly's having her daughter's having a nervous day. She's writing exams for her LPN course this week. Okay, everybody, take a minute and let's just send some really great vibes to Kelly's daughter and wish her well in writing those tests. Okay, Amanda says tacos make Tuesday good. I never remember to eat them necessarily on a Tuesday. We eat a lot of taco at Shea Seeley, and not in the way you're thinking if you're in the gutter today. We like tacos for dinner at our house. I don't know why I digress there for a moment. It's because Tuesday's evil. Tuesday's evil. Or maybe you think Tuesday's great and you can help me you can mind shift me on that. Whatever you like. Please continue to, if you haven't yet, if you're hanging out and watching and you're creeping us from afar, dip your toe into Virtual Coffee Club waters today and post a comment and do a check-in. You can do it via emoji, one word, a sentence. How you feeling today? Let's do a quick check-in. Whatever platform you're watching on, would love to hear from you today. Anything else on your mind? I digressed with like topics that don't matter with do we love Tuesdays or not. I feel like we've got a great plan for festive coffees coming up for Christmas week. What else? What else could I share with you today? Yeah, it's just, I think it's one of those interesting, ooh, Corey's on fire today. I love that. Let's all just take in some of Corey's fired upness. I love that. How else are you feeling? What was I going to say there? Oh, I think the general gauge, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I was trying to I was having a great conversation last night with my pal Fauna, who, if you have a chance to check it out, we have a new podcast series together called Cake and Eat It. And on there, we talk a lot about community building, connection, mental health, partnerships, that kind of thing. Sort of the work that her and I did together with our High River, but branching that out further. And we've got a new episode that will be out later this week where we chatted with a couple of women from Calgary who are doing some really great neighborhood building connection in their communities, which we're so excited to share with you. But last night in our conversation, we were kind of trying to gauge where we feel people are at right now. Like, what do you think the mental health or just overall psyche of people are right now? Are we feeling like we're good? Are we hope fatigued? Are we COVID fatigued? Are we just tired AF? Are we worried, scared? Are we all of those things, plus also loving different things? Like, Jackie, if you're still with us, I would love to hear from you, because you shared earlier that you have so many silver linings coming out of COVID. So maybe you're in a really great headspace from a few of those things, which I think could help other people. But overall, I kind of felt like we are in a giant pinball game. That's sort of how I'm feeling. And so, and not necessarily me, but I'm feeling that the world is feeling. And so in pinball, right, you have to whack the little ball and it pings all over the place. And there's just this constant back and forth and noise and chaos and swirling. And that felt to me metaphorically a lot about what I'm gauging from people in conversations that I've had in person, online, seeing through socials. Stories that seem to get the most amount of hits and shares on mainstream media are pinball-like conversations. So how do we not get lost in the details of all of that? And so Fauna and I had a great conversation about that, and that could maybe be another upcoming podcast episode that we want to help connect with you more on. She is a powerhouse of knowledge when it comes to, I guess, processing different pieces. And we had a bit of conversation based on something called trauma-informed care. Now, it sounds really scientific-y or psychological or like, what? But the three things in working in trauma-informed care, which I've also been cross-trained in over the years, is there's three things basically to do. And that's to get calm, to get connected, and then be creative, right? We can't be creative and live in that space where we know these really amazing things are going to happen in our world if we're not regulated to be that way. Now, the worst thing to tell somebody, in my opinion, is if it's happened to you, when someone tells you to calm down. Do you want to calm down when somebody tells you, hey, calm down? No, you want to get fired up and you want to pretend you had little goat hooves and scratch their eyes out. So it's not telling yourself to calm down. It's using techniques to calm yourself. And that usually starts with a stop. This is Fauna always says, start with a stop and be a bit reflective. So it's getting into a calmer state of mind, making sure that you're connected. And that's a big, huge reason why Virtual Coffee Club was created in the first place, is to make sure that we have a place of connection. Connection can also be checking in with a friend, doing a text, booking a FaceTime, a Zoom call, a something, having an outdoor walk safely with a friend, whatever that connection point looks like, and then allowing yourself to go into that creative space. And then I think there's going to be some cool ways that people are going to get creative, especially going through this phase of our lockdown and into the holiday season. There's ways to make it really, really fun, and ways I think that we can do that. But just kind of some of those things, which we'll talk more about later. Cheryl shares that she's just tired of the craziness. Yeah, it really feels like you have to pick sides. You have to either be this extreme or this extreme. And those of us who live in the middle are getting pulled both directions all of the time. And it does feel crazy. So it's blocking out the really crazy to stay in our regulated center. Darlene shares this morning, she loves the festive coffee idea. Yeah, me too. So start looking up festive coffee recipes, and we're going to start the weekend leading into Christmas week. Okay. She also loves the idea of festive fashion week. Yeah, while we're having our festive coffees, let's try to share our festive clothing. So you're going to need to also take selfies and post them in the comments during our festive week. And I'll post some more dates about it. Share it around your socials, invite more people to come and join us, and we're going to have a little bit of fun. Darlene says, COVID has messed up my life, but I refuse to let it suck me into the vortex of darkness. Ooh, I like that. Hot shot coffee and fun shirts is what I'm going to focus on. Have some fun. That's what we are totally going to do, Darlene. And I love your enthusiasm for that. And we will have some really cool things. In fact, I'll share a little secret with you this morning. I ordered, right now my son is still at an age where if we wear matching pajamas, we're cool. I have a very small window left in this stage of his life where I can pull this shit off. But I am obsessed, if you know me. If you don't, you will come to know that I am obsessed with the movie Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Like, it is my joy circle. That movie is my joy. And I found us matching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer pajamas that have an actual Rudolph nose with them. Could I be more excited? I was screaming in the car yesterday when I unwrapped them. I'm pretty sure once he's of age to drive, I am like he won't even exist. It's true, but that's just my little exciting secret that is coming up. Cheryl says maybe we should do a Zoom virtual coffee to show off our fashions. I do love that idea, Cheryl. I find that sometimes it's hard to get everybody to download Zoom and log in and whatever, but we'll try something for sure. Maybe we'll have a virtual coffee club Christmas party. Okay, what do you guys think of this? We still continue with our daily check-ins like we do, but we'll pick, I don't know, give me your gauge, your feedback on, should we do it in an evening? Maybe an evening at night, we can get into Christmas pajamas. I'll put out a Zoom link and we can all jump in and see each other's faces and have some conversation and show off our festive outfit. I think an evening would be better for that. Maybe it'll be the night before Christmas Eve. Throw that out there. Let me know what you think of that. So that would be what, December 23rd. Maybe we do an evening virtual Christmas party with our virtual club. Put that in your thinking caps and see what you think of that. Jackie shared too that she says, I often think your term that you used in this coffee connection describing this pandemic as the great pause. She says, it really made me slow down and be okay with it because the whole world has slowed down and I didn't feel like I was missing out on things. I really connected with those that mean a lot in my life, mostly to prevent loneliness. It has been incredible to see how these relationships have blossomed and become so healthy, which is good for everyone's mental health. And then I think it goes on, but it cuts off. But Jackie was sharing, go into the comments and read the rest of her comment. That might just be all it lets me see through this process. Hi, Jaden. So I love that, right? We've had an opportunity to develop more relationships and have a lot of fun. So that's a really cool perspective, Jackie. I think that. And Jaden says on Instagram, yeah, great perspective. So there is the good pieces of it, and we'll plan some fun things to do and we'll continue to check in with each other. But I'm going to let you go on this beautiful Tuesday. Have an amazing rest of your day. We will be back tomorrow morning for another episode of WTF Wednesday, right? Wednesday is our free-for-all day. They call it a cheat day when it comes to if you're dieting or clean eating, you have a cheat day. Tomorrow is our cheat day when it comes to positivity, kindness, whatever other great term we have. Tomorrow, we get the opportunity to get some things off our chest. We're going to swear tomorrow. We're going to let some things out. You're going to have an opportunity to share the things that have pissed you off a little bit so you have a place to voice it. We are healthily dealing with our emotions here, and we'll have a little bit of fun. So WTF Wednesday back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Have an amazing rest of your Tuesday. All right, my friends. Bye.